All right, guys, welcome on into the stream. Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. All right, there we go. All right, well, I'm your host T. Welcome to the adventures of TNT, and tonight we are going to be exploring the music of Mark Tremonti. Now, if you're not familiar with how I do these streams, this is a stream in which we're going to be focusing on the talented musician Mark Tremonti, in which we're going to be exploring his bands as well as his personal solo work. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Mark has been in the band Creed as well as Alter Bridge, and then of course he formed his own band, which is Tremonti Band. And so typically how I like to do these streams is to start from the earlier years in the band Creed, jump to Alter Bridge, and go into his band Tremonti, and that way we can look at the progression in the sound and the style and in the work of the music overall. And so this is a sponsored Patreon request, so shout out to our patron Joshua for putting us on the great music. But let me see. As always, we're gonna get things kicked off with the band Creed, and I think it's interesting because not only am I on a journey of exploring Mark's work, but I'm learning more about these bands, in particular Creed, because I had grown up thinking and hearing from so many people that Creed was a terrible band and that they were they made Christian music and it just wasn't good. I only knew Creed for one song that I heard on the radio many years ago. And it was, what's this life for? Sorry, I can't sing, but that's the song that I known them from. And I never really thought that they were truly a terrible band. But as I've begun to jump into more alternative rock, more metal, a lot of metalheads have came and told me this. And from my experience from listening to the songs that I have heard from them, they are pretty good. So I do want to go ahead and get this kicked off with Creed. I believe the first song we're going to be listening to from them is Faceless Man. This is off of the Human Clay album. And then we're going to trek down to Alter Bridge and then ultimately Tremonti Band. So sit back, relax, grab your headphones. Let me know what you think about the music that we're listening to, because I like for my streams to be as interactive as possible. So I do encourage you guys to give your feedback, whether you like a song or you don't like it. That's really cool when I can get that kind of engagement from you guys. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let me bring this display up. All right, there we go. Booyah.
I said it's funny how silence speaks sometimes when you're alone, and remember that you feel. Again I stand, Lord I stand, against the faceless man. Again I stand, Lord, I stand against the faceless man.
Like that. Like how that comes in.
Now I saw a face on the water. faceless men. Oh, can I stand? Lord God, I stand against the faceless men. Those in the faces I can't see the light. I know I have to walk alone. And if I walk alone to the other side, I know I might not make it home. Or can I stand? Lord, I stand against the faceless men. Or can I stand? Lord, I stand against the faceless men. Next time I see this face, I'll see I choose to live for always. So won't you come and say, and never go away. Next time I see this face, I'll say I choose to live for always. So won't you come inside and never go away? How can I stand? Lord, I stand against the faceless men. How can I stand? Lord, I stand against the faceless men. How can I stand? Lord, I stand against the faceless men.
All right, guys. So once again, this is Creed with Faceless Man. You can leave your thoughts in the comment section. But wow, I thought this song was incredibly powerful. It was very uplifting. And that is something that I have noticed with the few Creed tracks that I have listened to over the past couple of months, is that they have those same elements. And there's nothing wrong with that. I tell metalheads, I tell the rock guys all the time, there's nothing wrong with positive, uplifting music. For some reason within the community, they think that everything has to be dark and evil and, I don't know, demonic or something like that. But when you hear something like this, when I hear this, I hear a song that is kind of like the soundtrack of my life. It sounds like this is one of those songs that if you were going through something during the time and you heard this, or it was playing in the background or something, this is one of those motivating songs that will help you get through whatever your problems are. And years down the line, when you re-listen to it, it takes you back to your struggle and what you did in order to overcome it. So there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that everybody has one of those songs. I say it all the time. My song is Smash Mouth. What was that song? Hey Now You're an All-Star. I hated that song. I've always just didn't like it. And one day I was going to New York, and I was going to LaGuardia. And on the airplane, there was a ton of turbulence. And I really felt like that was the end. Like we were all going to die on that plane. And we made it. And once we touched down at the airport and I got off the plane and I was walking through the airport, I heard that Smash Mouth song. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your get. And whatever it was, it took away all the fear and the that I had from flying on that plane. And I felt so happy and grateful to be on the ground, and hearing that song just took me back. Hearing that song just takes me back to that feeling. So, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and continue, or we're getting out of Creed and we're jumping into Alter Bridge. This is Burn It Down. Leave your thoughts in the chat, y'all. Yeah, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're hanging out with me today, say what's up in the chat.
Drank so much last night I think that I drowned, but now my cup's empty. No one has seen my will around, and now my heart is aching. Sometimes I fall asleep for days, but my bed is empty. I know I'm too set in my ways. Tell them all I'm okay. So burn it down, discover the dusk of your day has reached its dawn. So burn it down, remember to find a new way to carry on. Oh.
See, and I think every time Miles gets the opportunity, he is always going to show off his vocal range. Like, dude can sing.
Blew so high last night, I think that I fell to the ground, so heavy. Woke up to find this living hell. It used to be so easy. I had to tell my lies now from my days. The curtains hide my feelings. Oh, feel I have any right to pray. Will they find me someday? Oh, someday. So burn it down, discover the dusk of your day has reached its dawn. So burn it down, remember to find a new way to carry on. So burn it down, discover the dusk of your day has reached its dawn. So burn it down, remember to find a new way to carry on. Whatever takes us away will be the same to drive us on. Whatever takes us away will be the same to drive us on. Remember to find a new way, a way to see it all. We'll find a sleeping away, and soon it will be gone. Remember to find a new day
All right, guys, this was Burn It Down by Altered Bridge. You can leave your thoughts in the chat. So this came out in 2004. And one of the things that I absolutely love about this band, and we'll probably hear it throughout the rest of the songs that we play tonight, is that they were able to take grunge, like the elements, the grungy elements from the 90s, and even just the overall genre of alternative rock, and kind of modernize it for the early 2000s. And I think that they're one of those bands who have kind of stuck with those elements and have kept refining it throughout the years. Whereas other bands that we've listened to completely changed their styles. And even in some cases, the bands go more into a metal direction, in which that's actually what happens with Tremonti. Because Tremonti band, to me, sounds like a more metal version of Altered Bridge. Now, with this song, I thought it was very powerful. It felt very grand. And I was about to complain because as beautiful as this song was, I was like, yo, where's the solo? I think that every time Miles has the opportunity to show off his chops and sing, he's going to blow it out the water. And he does in this performance right here. But this is a Mark Tremonti stream, and so we are looking for the guitar work. And so I was waiting to hear the solo, and the solo kicks in at the 5-minute and 30-second mark, which is almost like the outro of the song. And it was good. It was good, but it was very generic and run of the mill. And so I feel like because it was put at the end of the song and it wasn't flashy or anything, it's just a reflection of the times. Because we all know that after the 80s and the early 90s, bands start getting rid of guitar solos so that they could fit songs in like a 4 or 5 minute window, especially when they were making it radio friendly. Because to my understanding, what music programmers and executives wanted, they said that fans didn't care about solos anymore. And I think that solos are probably one of the most beautiful things in rock music, rock and metal music. But anyway, we're going to continue. Let me see. We have, this is The Last Hero. Okay, cool. I'm not sure when this came out, but I will look. Okay, here we go, 2016. All right, so let's hear how these guys are progressing. You said, T, did you know Tremonti did a Frank Sinatra cover? No, I didn't know that. I think maybe about 2 streams ago, I found out that he could really sing because I thought he was just good at guitar. But I was listening to some other song where he was actually singing really well. Anyway, this is Show Me a Leader. What's up, man? Y'all hear that? They start the song with the solo. I'm sorry, guys. So that's absolutely hilarious. Going off of my thoughts from the previous song, here it is, 10 years later. Mark says, yo, Miles, take a back seat. They start this song off like right off the bat, hitting you hard, but he's like, yo, my solo is right now. It's like right here in your face. All right, let's go.
Well, they're sailing another Messiah here tonight, but we're always too numb and divided to buy it. Saying no, no, no. We are all too divided this time. Show me a leader that won't compromise. Show me a leader so hope never dies. We need a hero this time. Disillusion and tired of waiting for the one whose intentions are pure and persuaded we can trust. Singing, cause the promise is never enough. Show me a leader that won't compromise. Show me a leader so hope never dies. We need a hero this time. I know if we're to survive, we need to know this is not the end. How will we ever get by? It's getting harder to find out here on our own. Show me a leader that won't compromise. Show me a leader so hope never dies. Show me a leader that knows what is right. Show me a leader so hope can survive. We need a hero this time. We need a hero this time. Or we will never survive. We need a hero this time. Or we will never survive.
Damn. All right, guys. Once again, that was Show Me a Leader. That was off of their 2016 album. I believe it was The Last Hero. And you definitely can hear the contrasting differences between the two songs we just listened to, from the one in 2004 versus this one right here. This one is definitely more electrifying, heavier, harder hitting. And this is what I was talking about before, where I was saying that Alter Bridge can really walk that line, that fine line between hard rock and heavy metal. And they can really give you the best of both worlds. The song opens up with an electrifying solo, and we get two solos in this. Miles delivers on the vocal performance as usual, and it had like a nice raw upbeat. I mean, a nice raw vibe to it, and I think that's really cool because it shows the versatility in this band. They give a little something for the rock fans, but then also for the metalheads as well. But we're gonna go ahead and keep things going. Let me see. We have this is Further Than the Sun. All right, let's do it. This is off of their album Fortress.
Drifting like a comet in the cold, I cannot feel it all. I fade to black and set out on my own. This is my reason. I have to find a place where I belong. I do not like what I have become. No more compromise, I will be gone. Free to fly, farther than the sun, farther than the sun. Something in the silence beckons me and tells me every time. Only your defiance sets you free and brings you back to life. I have to find a place where I belong. I do not like what I have become. No more compromise, I will be gone. Free to fly, farther than the sun, farther than the sun, farther than the sun, farther than the
Here we go.
I have to find a place where I belong. I do not like what I have become. No more compromise, I will be gone. Free to fly, farther than the sun. I have to find a place where I belong. I do not like what I have become. No more compromise, I will be gone. Free to fly, farther than the sun, farther than the sun, farther than the sun, farther than the sun.
Oh man, guys, that was Alter Bridge with Farther Than the Sun. Farther Than the Sun, I'm sorry. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this song. Now, this was another raw, hard-hitting song. Funny enough, it actually came out on the album Fortress, which came out before the song we listened to previously, the last on the album The Last Hero, I believe. And it's like going from 2004 up until this point, you're hearing how the band is giving you that harder, raw, rough edge in their sound, which is really, really cool. And as I'm listening to this and I'm listening to Miles sing, I was sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? There's a ton of metal bands out there, especially in metalcore, where the singers are growling throughout the song. And it even happens in death metal too, where the lead singers are growling or scrowling or whatever throughout the song. But then when they come into the chorus, they hit you with clean vocals. And the funny thing is that a lot of times those singers can't sing. Some of those singers can't sing. But here you have someone like Miles who can lay vocals on a song like this that is incredibly hard-hitting and give clean vocals that sound really good with this raw music. And it just meshes very, very well. So I enjoyed that. You guys can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. But we're going to keep things going, and we're jumping into Tremonti's band. So the song we're going to be listening to, this is My Last Mistake. Now, with this guy and his band, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. Because if you've been jamming with me this whole time, you've heard everything from Creed to the early work of Alter Bridge to the later work of Alter Bridge. Now with his band Tremonti, he kind of mixes everything all in one. So we might get a hard-hitting song, or we might get something that's really mellow and chill. We don't know, but we're about to find out. So once again, this is My Last Mistake. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Let's go. The lyrics pulled up. I've never heard this song.
Pull me inside, draw me nearer, and you will meet your end. I swear that this time I will justify until I flee again. Cradle all your love in such a high place, precious few can hardly reach. I'm the one you found, searching for a little peace. I'm your fatal wound, you've landed too far, lost out there without a trace. I'm your last goodbye, I'm the one who'll take your place. Pull me inside, draw me nearer, and you will meet your end. I swear that this time I will justify until I flee again. I flee again. Just like a tragedy, folks line up to see. We forget and the problem's gone. It just ain't right to move on.
Guys, this was My Last Mistake from Tremonti Band off of their album Dust. This came out in 2016, and I want to know your thoughts. I went ahead and I posted a question in the comment section, and nobody really gave their thoughts on what they thought about this. But what did you think about this song as a modern metal track? I want to hear your thoughts. Whether you're a legacy metal fan, you've been listening to metal for a long time, if you're a new metal fan, if you're kind of new to the genre, or if you're a longtime fan and you've been rocking with these guys, I want to know what y'all thought about that song, because I liked it. I thought this was a great song. I thought it was a banger. I thought the chorus was really good. The guitar work, everything. And it's so funny how metalheads will say things like, there's no good new metal. And there is. This is a very good modern metal track. And I think that Tremonti, he understands the music, and he's been doing this for so long that when he produces his music, he knows what people want. So that's all I'm going to say. Because I thought that everything in here was really good, especially if you like clean vocals. Now, if you like the heavier, growly type vocals, then this probably ain't for you. But then again, you could replace his normal vocals with something more growly and then have clean vocals on the chorus, and that would be just like every other thing that's out there right now. Because it seems like metal nowadays is just a growl fest where every band is trying to outdo the other with so yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep things going. Continue to leave your thoughts in the chat. I'm very curious to see what y'all thought about this track. But let me see. This is Providence. Okay, all right, let's do it.
Take what you find and hold it inside. Pretend it will never be fair. Learn from your past. Resist.
All right. What does it sound like, y'all? What does it sound like? What did I say? Sometimes you don't know what you're going to get with this band. This sounds like a slower, more melodic track than what we've been listening to for the past 4 tracks. And it sounds like Creed to me. This sounds like a modern 2020 version of Creed's music, except the vocals aren't Scott Stapp.
Take what you find and hold it inside. Pretend it will never be fair. Learn from your past. Resist to the last. Delay when providence tear down the
guys, I'm sorry. Skates nailed it. Skates nailed it. I start hearing it. Once the song picked up and it kind of got into what it is, it sounds like Soundgarden. Sounds like Soundgarden. It's almost like Tremonti is taking on the style of Chris Cornell. And it's, as soon as I put that in the chat, that his style sounds like Chris Cornell, Skates came in with the Soundgarden reference. So yeah, I definitely hear that. All right, guys. So this was Providence by Tremonti Band. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. But I enjoyed this song. Very beautiful. Great composition. As I said, this guy, he offers everything that I would say a modern metalhead or rockhead would love about a song. And it's also what I was saying before at the beginning of this stream was that this is Mark taking everything that he's learned throughout the years and composing great music. Because when you listen to this sounds like a modern version of 90s alternative rock. And I think that's cool. Because you like what I was saying with Soundgarden and everything, like you can hear his influences, and the style of music that he enjoyed throughout the years, and him putting it into his music. And so I think that's really, really cool. And I love how every time I do one of these streams and we start from the beginning, we start from in the 90s and we work our way through the 2000s, we can just hear elements from the previous eras being carried on into the next era. And so I think that I really hope, because I outside of this stream, I don't follow Mark Tremonti or any of the accolades that he may have received. And so I really hope that he has gotten his flowers from the community. I hope that he has gotten the recognition that he deserves for being such a talented guitarist and musician and composer and vocalist. Because there's not many artists out there, there's not many bands out there that have carried on this sound of rock or even metal into the current generation. I think that we're in a weird space right now where a lot of bands, a lot of artists are kind of lost, and they're trying to find their way, and they're trying to mix and tune and do things to cater to an audience that might not be familiar with their style. But from what I've noticed with Mark and all of these bands, they've taken music and styles that have been tried and true throughout the years and just refined them. And I think, in short, that's all I'm saying. Throughout the years, it just sounds like there's always been a refinement of the sound, and you can't get down. I mean, you can't say anything bad about that. So, guys, I would love for you to leave your thoughts in the chat and let me know what you thought about this music, as well as your favorite song. Let me know what your favorite song of the night was. I will say that my two favorite songs, I'll definitely have to say, was this one right here, Providence, and the first song we listened to from Creed, which was Faceless Man. Like I said, I enjoy music that is very powerful and uplifting. And although all of these songs, for the most part, I felt like were very powerful pieces of music, I think Faceless Man and Providence, these were the two songs that touched me the most. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Tasha has just came down here to let me know that dinner is ready. So I'm going to eat, and then I may be back to host a rock and roll stream. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for tonight. Guys, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And